martial arts starts from the position of your stance, your fighting stance first. So everybody, here's my way, and you can add it to your style. I never fight with two shoulders showing like this, because you have no power like this.
Todo comienza con cómo se paran ustedes, con la posición del cuerpo. Que nunca hacer eso, nunca tirar los hombros hacia adelante y solamente pelear
This
con
is called arm punching.
Eso se llama pelear con los puños.
Now, what you do is you turn this way. This is my fighting stance here. Now, when this punch comes, you see how my shoulders
Esto es lo que tienen que hacer.
turn,
Ahí lo que está mostrando es lo que hay que hacer.
turn. The shoulders are turning like this.
Mover los
That's-
hombros de la manera que lo está haciendo, no quedarse y hacer esto.
Yes. So, you're getting your fighting stance. Fighting stance would be not like this. It would be one shoulder forward, one back like this. Yes.
Un hombro
Good.
delante, otro atrás.
Everybody
Vayan
get in a fighting
haciéndolo, vayan
stance. Get in a
haciéndolo.
fighting stance. Yeah. You go right to sleep.
¿Qué pasa? Si golpean
Boom.
acá, si los golpean,
Yeah.
van derecho al piso.
So your chin is down, hands are up
el
like
mentón
this.
abajo y
one shoulder forward, one back. Now you're on not the heels,
no con los talones.
balls of your feet. The balls of your feet. This is the way you move, and you move a little at a time. You push off this one here, this one here, just a little at a time. Back in your position.
No con los talones, siempre punta de pie.
Yes. This is your fighting stance. Yes. Now, fight stance. Yes, like this.
Ahí de esa
One
forma.
shoulder forward, one back. But
Un hombro
this
adelante,
hand,
otro atrás.
you don't want to lower it. There's no reason to lower this.
No bajen las manos.
Yes. It has to take here because it's here.
Siempre los puños tienen que proteger su mentón porque es para que ustedes no les peguen.
Look, in fighting, sometimes you'll see me, I'll lower my hand because I want him to throw a punch.
Claro, a veces que
Yes, I wanted to, I'm waiting for it, I'm going to counter him. But when you're training, I'm sorry, sometimes you do it for strategy.
hay veces que él baja el brazo, pero como una estrategia para que a él le peguen, entonces después tirar otro golpe.
But in training, we practice it like this. Hands up like this. This is your shield. Nothing can hurt you when you have your hands up. You're protected like this. Your chin is down. Your chin is not up like this.
Siempre,
Because if this gets hit, you go to sleep.
siempre cuando entrenen tienen que tener los puños en alto, el mentón abajo y ahí siempre. Porque esto es como un escudo protector para ustedes. Si le tiran un golpe, ustedes se van a poder proteger con él. Por eso dice que nunca hay que bajar los brazos.
Your chin is not like this. It's like this. Hands
Vayan
to your
haciendo,
right.
vayan incorporando
And
todo
you're
lo que
always,
se piden.
eyes are always forward. You never look down.
Siempre mirando, siempre con la vista hacia
Right
arriba,
in
nunca
front.
para abajo.
Yes, you look right in front because your opponent is right here. He's right in front. He's right in front. Right. You don't look this way. It's right here. Right in front. You look.
Siempre para arriba, ahí va.
That's where your opponent. Yes. Okay. Now everything we did today, everybody stop. We're going to do it slow.
Todo lo que vamos a hacer lo vamos a hacer despacio, tranquilo.
When I leave, you can work speed
Cuando yo me vaya, ustedes hagan lo que quieran, pero acá tranquilo.
and power.
Y mucho
You can work all the different things that you need as a fighter, but what we're going to work on today is technique.
Hoy vamos a trabajar en la técnica.
I'm going to show you technique. Where the power comes from is the speed of the punch or kick and your body weight, not muscle. You're not going to use muscle. If you all tighten your muscles and punch, you'll be sweaty and tired.
No van a usar los músculos, no van a hacer fuerza con los músculos, porque se van a terminar empapados. Simplemente van a trabajar tranquilos, relajados en lo que es la técnica.
I want everybody relax. You relax. You don't tighten your muscles. You relax. And everything you throw is going to be nice and slow and easy. All you're going to be worrying about is technique. You're going to use the right technique.
No contraigan músculos, nada. Simplemente relájense y flojitos con la técnica.
And don't hold your hand out like this. Remember, it's got to protect your chin.
Acuérdense de no bajar los brazos, siempre proteger el mentón, la vista para arriba.
Your chin stays down, your hand stays up. You look straight ahead. Like this. Right.
Bajo el mentón, miro hacia arriba.
You move your head just a little bit. You never leave your head like this so you can just get hit. Your head, it's always, you're moving your head a little this way, always it's
Muevan un poco, vayan moviendo un poquito la cabeza.
it's a moving target, right? Just a little bit, not big. Yes, a little bit. Very good. Now that looks much better, yes.
Ahora se
Now hands up, yeah, hands up. Hands
Manos
up.
arriba, manos arriba. No sé
Now,
qué no estoy diciendo.
everybody stop. Some of you have your elbows out like this. See the space?
Hay algunos que tienen este espacio.
If I see that space, I sit down and boom, I'll go right in there.
Si él ve eso, va a venir y porque está dejando un espacio para que le
This is
pegue.
not up. This has to be here. It's like this.
Siempre pegado al cuerpo, no del todo, pero
Yes, if somebody goes to the body, that's good. Good, that's the way to do it. It's not out like this. See, boom, that hurts. This is your protector, your shield. Anything, somebody attacks you, you just go.
Si alguien los ataca a ustedes,
You
ustedes van a hacer
keep
esto.
looking at me though. Don't look down. Because when you see me, you'll never get knocked out.
Siempre la vista para arriba, porque si ustedes no ven,
The punch that knocks you out is the punch you don't see. If you're looking at this and the guy goes, wow, he comes across here and hits you, then you get knocked out. Or if I throw this and then boom, the punch you don't see knocks you out.
el golpe que ustedes no ven, lo
So
agarran.
keep your eye on your opponent. Keep your eye on him no matter
Siempre
what.
los ojos del
Right.
oponente.
Right. You keep your eye on him. Good.
Si
That's
pueden ver
perfect.
cuál es el golpe que les va a dar él.
Yeah. Okay. Keep your hands up. Eyes up.
Manos arriba, ojos arriba, mentón abajo.
Now, your whole body is relaxed because when you tighten muscles, you lose energy.
Todo el cuerpo relajado, porque cuando contraen los músculos pierden energía que pueden usar en otra cosa.
And I call it you fight two people when you do that. When you tighten up, because you fight yourself and your opponent.
Él dice que cuando ustedes se ponen nerviosos, tensos, están peleando con dos personas, con ustedes y con el oponente. Por eso es que tienen que estar
when
relajados.
you're fighting somebody, there is one muscle you have to tighten.
Hay un solo músculo que tienen que
When I'm out
contraer
here,
cuando están
I
peleando.
can be relaxed. As soon as I get within striking range,
Cuando
you
él está
have to
lejos,
tighten your stomach.
Cuando está lejos, está relajado. Cuando se acerca al oponente,
Because-
tienen que contraer el abdomen.
If I could touch him, he could touch me.
Si yo lo toco, él me va a tocar a mí.
So anytime you throw a punch, this has to be tight. Because if you're relaxed and somebody walks up to you, if I'm relaxed and if somebody goes, I'm going to be on the floor.
Si yo estoy relajado y alguien viene y me pega, me va a tirar al suelo
Your
seguramente. Por
stomach,
eso es
that's
que
why fighters always strengthen their stomach, because when somebody comes here, yes, you got to be able to take it. Just put a sparring partner, where you put a glove on, and he can just tap you, and you'll get used to it. You breathe out.
Claro,
When you get hit, you
como práctica traten de que
breathe out a little bit, but you have to tighten your stomach.
traten de ponerse un guante y darse golpes en el estómago, entonces están acostumbrados a recibir eso. Y bueno, dice que sale un poquito de aire al principio.
So remember that anytime you throw a technique, a punch or a kick, because if he kicks here, the guy he still might hit you. So you always have to have.
Aun cuando les peguen una patada, o sea, un golpe de
If you
puño,
have a bag and you're
tienen que
working,
tener el estómago
when you hit the bag,
caído.
your stomach must be tight. All the time when you're striking,
Todo
your
el
stomach's
tiempo.
got to be tight. Can't be relaxed.
El estómago no puede
You
estar relajado.
throw a
El
kick
abdomen.
up here. See, if it's relaxed, then you throw the kick and he'll go boom, wow, and it's like boom. It will take all your air out.
Claro, les va a sacar todo el aire.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Believe me, I knocked out 48 fighters, but I punched them in the body before I hit him in the chin.
Créanme que yo le pegué en el estómago antes de que él me pegue en el mentón.
So, everybody fighting stance, hands up. Hands up. Get a fighting stance? Yeah. Okay, now, there should not be air between this.
El
See this?
codo, acuérdate que tiene que estar pegado al cuerpo.
It should be relaxed like this. Think of this, look. V is for victory.
La B es en formas de victoria.
Victory. L is for loser.
La L es de loser, se quiere decir perdedores.
I is for idiot.
La I es de idiota.
Idiot.
Idiota.
Okay. So you want to be victory like this.
Victoria,
Victory.
perdedor
This This is a shield. It protects you. It protects you.
Esto, acuérdense
When
que
you
es
go
un
down like
escudo.
this,
Cuando
there's
ustedes
no
bajan la
protection.
guardia, no hay protección.
No protection. Yes. Okay, everybody's looking better.
Ahí
Now,
ya están.
from this position, we're going to work our punches.
Bien, con esta posición vamos a trabajar en los golpes de puño.
Okay, the first punch is the lead hand. The lead hand, they call it a jab.
El primero es el jab, que se llama jab.
And,
La
and
mano,
you
la
always
en el
start
brazo.
with the feet. All your power comes from the ground and it
Todo
comes
el poder
up through your body.
Todo el poder viene del piso y va hacia arriba en nuestro cuerpo.
So this is the closest to my opponent. You push off the back foot. Here I can't reach him. But if you push off this, boom,
Se
and
apoyan en
back.
el de atrás.
See, it does not go this way. You're not walking towards him. You're pushing towards him. So yes, your back foot, yep. And not hard. It's the lead hand, everybody. This
Acuérdense,
hand. Now, when you hit,
cuando ustedes
at
pegan,
the point of contact, the palm faces down.
la
it's
palma,
not like this.
en el punto de contacto la palma tiene que estar mirando hacia abajo.
Yes.
¿Sí?
You're here, push off here.
Se apoyan.
Now,
van.
for a little more, everybody do this slow. Don't do it fast yet. You can do that later. We're working technique. It's got to be slow. Now,
Tiene que ser
watch this.
despacio. Cuando hagan el movimiento, háganlo
If my
despacio.
shoulder stays here and I punch here, it's only my arm, but that's the power there. The power is that.
Claro, el
So when you're
ejercicio
throwing a jab, this shoulder comes forward and then back. That's where the power is. The hip, the
La
body,
cadera.
and back. Okay? Do it slow.
Ahora
It's
háganlo
very
tranquilo.
difficult to do it fast the first day.
Es muy difícil hacerlo rápido y bien el primer día. Entonces háganlo despacio,
Yes.
tranquilos y él
Do
también
it
puede.
slow. Now you're doing this. Watch this hand. It's starting. No. Yes, it's got to stay here. When one hand punches, the other hand defends.
Cuando una pega, la
One
otra
hand
defiende.
punches.
Entonces siempre
The other hand defends.
una pega y la otra defiende.
We're using this hand. It's the lead hand. It's this one. Yes, and this one protects. Okay. Now, at the point of contact, when this hits, this should be there. See? Here. Okay. Right. Slow. Okay, let's try. No, this one. This one.
Con esa.
Yeah, that's one. All right. Here. Okay. But this, let's go here. Right. Okay. No. It just
Esa
stays
tiene
there.
que
No.
quedarse acá, porque acuérdate que esto es escudo
This
y
one.
con esta pega.
Yeah. When one hand attacks, the other hand defends.
Cuando una ataca, la otra defiende.
Yes. This is like a shield. If this one's hitting,
I get it.
yeah. It's simple, but it's the first time I can see they try it. Okay, stop. When one hand attacks, the other hand defends. So when you're throwing this punch, this one's defending. It's blocking here. It's blocking here.
Acuérdense, insiste en el hecho de que cuando una mano ataca, la otra tiene que quedarse defendiendo el resto del cuerpo.
This is your shield. These are
Un
your
escudo.
shields.
Escudo.
As a fighter, you're protected with this. It protects you. So when this hand's attacking, this is protecting you. Now, at the point of contact, like when
El
you
punto de
make
contacto,
contact
cuando
with your
ustedes
opponent's
hacen
chin,
contacto con el
this
mentón
chin,
de
there
la
should be no space. Right. Because look, I can't counter now. You're totally safe. Nobody can hit you. If I threw a jab, you catch it with this. If I throw a hook, you catch it like this. So you could throw the jab. You stand right in front, boom, like that. Any movement he makes, you're right here, and you're safe. It's the safest punch you have, right? Because you can move, and right here, you have reach. You're tall. But this is how you use it to your advantage. You can beat a guy just with a jab. Boom. Every time he moves, boom. Every time he moves, boom. Yes. And you're totally protected. Because I can't see. You don't have to do that. Shoulder. Yes. You see? This has two sides, so you want. That's the safest way. Right. Sometimes if he's throwing straight punches, you can do this. Right. And you can catch my jab like this. Like I'm trying to counter you. I go, "Bop," I can't get it in. See, I'm blocking yours, and then I try. No, that's stalemate because he's, you know, somebody like Sugar Ray Leonard trying to get a jab to go like that. He'll bring this up and then jab because he can't be
Él va a
countered.
levantar la mano y va
You don't reach him with your hook from here. Look how much reach. It's hard to hit me with a hook. You know, the hook goes like this. No, but from here, there's no hook. Right? There's no hook.
No alcanza.
Right. So this is a shield. This is your weapon.
Este es el arma, este es el
Yes.
escudo.
Okay. Good. 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 Now, it's got to be straight because you get the reach.
Ponerle esto.
When you strike, it's not like this. Not like this. That's called pawing, like a cat. So it's pawing. No, it's you get the reach. Pop here.
Acuérdense que no es así como un
You
gato.
get yes distance. This is like a cat. That's it. Now look, yeah, you don't need to block that because this is blocking for you. That's all you need to block.
Bloquear el hombro, dice.
Good. No. Seven. And if I throw here, you got block it, yeah? Good. That's it. Okay, stop. Okay, next punch is the rear hand, reverse punch.
El próximo golpe que vamos a hacer es el reverso. ¿Reverso?
Okay. What happens is this is the power punch. This punch has your whole
Este es más
body
poderoso, porque tiene
weight.
todo
Yes.
el peso del cuerpo.
Because it all starts from the ground, the weight
Empieza
comes
del
up,
piso,
goes to your hip,
va a la cadera
and it turns.
y se dobla.
Your hip turns,
La cadera
then your
se dobla,
shoulder.
después el hombro.
The last thing to go is the punch.
Y
Boom.
lo último que va es el golpe.
A lot of fighters will fight like this. They stand like this
Los
and punch.
peleadores van a pelear así.
This is called arm punching. This is not
Esto
this.
es de puño, no
You lose all the power.
no de reverso, porque
The
está
power,
perdiendo
like I
el poder.
said, the power comes from the ground,
La
up
fuerza acá viene del piso,
to your feet, to your hips,
a la cadera,
to your shoulder.
doblan la cadera, doblan el hombro.
and finally it
Después,
comes to the
finalmente
punch.
viene
So
el golpe de puño.
remember, everything we do is slow, because later you can go fast. But
Háganlo despacio.
we have to learn the
Concéntrense en la
technique.
técnica.
Right, we have to do it slow. Right. Just turn your body. The body turns, then the punch. The
Primero
body
se dobla el
turns,
cuerpo
then
y
the
después
punch.
el
Yes.
golpe.
Do it slow. Do it slow. Okay, now, and when one hand attacks, one defends.
Cuando una
This
mano
doesn't
ataca,
come
la otra
down.
defiende.
It's gonna stay here and then boom, and then back,
Para adelante y para atrás. Para adelante, para
and
atrás.
then back.
Para adelante, atrás.
And don't have the elbow out like this.
No lo pongas para
Yes.
arriba, sino pegadito al cuerpo.
It's against your body, here, and then back. Now your head does not go forward like this.
La cabeza no se va para
This would be wrong.
Eso va a
I'm
estar
throwing the
mal.
punch and my head goes like this. Boom. Here's the way your head goes. Your head goes here to the
La cabeza tiene
side
que ir para un costado
and the punch goes out.
y el golpe sale para afuera.
It's called breaking the center line. The center line is a line imaginary between your chin and my
Hay
chin.
que romper la
You go
línea.
this way.
Ustedes van a hacer así, tienen
and
una
now
línea
look.
recta. Tienen que la cabeza tiene que romper esa
If
línea recta para que no
you
nos
come forward like
golpeemos.
this, if I throw the right hand, you throw it, go boom.
Claro.
And you can watch YouTube, amateur fighters, they watch, first round, the bell rings, they both go boom and hit each other because they didn't take the Dragon seminar. Because your head goes there, so that if I throw a right hand, boom, right. Your right hand is here. Your head goes here, but the punch comes straight. Boom, right. That's the right hand.
Si la cabeza
And if I throw one,
acompaña el golpe en la misma
boom.
línea, seguramente le van a poder pegar.
And look, my left hook's got nothing.
¿Entiende?
You're over here. And then you come right back and so that's what you do. But you don't turn it over. I'll show you why. When you turn like this, give me pressure. Watch. Feel how this will working? Now turn it over. Now push. It's all this. You can knock out a fighter with this all day. You'll never get tired. But if you do this, every time you punch, everything's going to get tired. So you can't knock the guy out like this. But if you're fighting 12 rounds like I used to, we turn it over at the last second so I can throw punches of the whole 12 rounds. Right. So, watch. Yeah, that's it. Now it doesn't do this. It doesn't do this. It doesn't come up and over. It starts like this. It only comes up when it hits. Right.
Solo sale cuando
Here.
golpeas.
Ooh, here. Yeah. That's it. And what that's going to do is right here. Boom. And then, of course, nothing back.
Okay.
Right, you're just turning your body. That's how you knock people out. Your body weight, it's not your arms like this.
No es solamente los brazos, sino que el cuerpo, el peso del cuerpo.
Feel it? That's it. That's all it takes. That's how easy it is to knock somebody out. Boom, right. Okay? Everybody? The next punch is an uppercut. So we work these punches now. We work just 1, 2, 3. The hook, boom. The next punch is the uppercut.
Bien, el próximo es el gancho.
Now, the way you do it is this. This shoulder's forward, so when this shoulder comes back,
El izquierdo adelante
think about that. Watch this. Watch. See?
y después se va para atrás.
This does not do this. You don't do this and then up.
Claro, no dice que
I'm
es
here.
directo y después así.
This shoulder, I set it up. When this shoulder goes back, the uppercut. Yes. It's all about this shoulder going
Tiene que ver
back.
con el hombro izquierdo.
And then
Se
when
va para abajo y después,
When I want to do this uppercut, this shoulder is forward.
cuando lo quiero hacer al revés, hago al revés.
When it goes back,
Este adelante y después.
yeah. Oh, right.
¿Sí? Siempre el hombro adelante primero y
No,
después.
you're kind of going like this.
No el brazo.
Yeah.
No el brazo.
Do it very slow. Just go like this. Just go. Set up the shoulder.
Ahí, vas haciendo los movimientos. Ahí.
Set the shoulder. Boom. When the shoulder comes back,
Cuando el hombro se va para atrás, ahí es
so
donde
this shoulder goes
puede-
here. Now when this goes back,
Cuando se va para atrás es
the
ese.
uppercut. Yeah. Feel that? Ooh, good job. Ooh. But do it slow.
Hacelo tranquilo, no lo hagas fuerte. Sin fuerza.
Yeah. Set it up first, like here. Boom. Good. Because a lot of fighters go like this, and then you go down. You're here. Boom. Right. You hit your shoulder here. Once your shoulder's there, when it goes back, the uppercut. Yes. No. This shoulder goes
El
forward.
hombro para este hombro para abajo.
And then when this shoulder goes back, see his hand already dropped down. It should be up here.
Cuando se va para atrás, vos ahí sacas el brazo.
Yeah. But he's
Sí, pero-
raise
sí,
it.
deja el brazo acá, haces ahí, y cuando este se va para atrás, ahí lo sacas. ¿Ok?
But you don't want to be doing this. You're doing this.
No bajes el
You
brazo,
throw like
acuérdate
this.
que los dos,
You see how your guard is up here? It's like Mike Tyson when he throws the uppercut. He sits here. Boom. It's boom. The uppercut.
de Tyson, dice.
Yeah, the uppercut is the shoulder when it comes back. Yeah.
Los hombros
Yeah,
son los
don't
que
think of
trabajan,
doing
no,
this.
no los brazos.
Yeah. When you drop this, you get hit.
Si
So you
ustedes
stay
bajan el
here.
brazo para hacer el gancho, como lo conocemos todos, es donde le van a
Yeah.
pegar.
Everybody stop. The uppercut is a dangerous technique because if you drop your hand to throw a punch, you can get hit.
A veces que esto es muy peligroso si uno no lo hace bien, porque donde
So-
bajan el brazo, como es lo que le está pasando, ahí es
what-
donde le pegan.
So you have your guard up. What you do instead is you position your body first with your hands up. Your position, when your shoulder goes back, boom, the uppercut comes. Don't think about the uppercut, think about your shoulder.
Claro, tienen que
Shoulder,
no tienen que pensar en el gancho,
boom,
tienen que pensar en los
right.
hombros.
You set
Tienen
the
que tener la
shoulder
guardia
up.
alta.
But if I want to throw this one, this is the shoulder. I put it here. Now watch. It comes back. Uppercut. So hands up. Shoulder here. No, you're bending over. Just shoulder here,
El hombro.
and then right. That's it. From here. That one you can do that one too. You can shoulder forward, and then right here. Oh. Good. And remember, tighten stomach.
El estómago.
Everybody stop for a minute. Forgot something. I forgot to tell you something.
Se olvidó decirnos algo.
When you punch,
Cuando pegan,
every serious punch, you breathe out.
claro, cada vez que ustedes pegan, si es serio, tienen que
You
sacar
breathe
aire.
out. You breathe out, yes.
Tienen que sacar aire.
Because if you're breathing out,
Porque cuando sacan aire,
you will naturally breathe in.
Naturalmente tienen que incorporar
Yes.
aire líquido.
Many beginning fighters hold their breath. They go,
Hay muchos principiantes que aguantan
and they
el
punch
aire
with their holding their breath. So you have to
sosteniendo la respiración.
exhale. You will naturally inhale. Yeah, just think.
Entonces cuando peguen, saquen el aire, entonces naturalmente
Okay, so everybody, you can make a little noise.
con un ruido.
Yes. Don't look at the ground. Keep your eyes up.
No miren
Eyes
al
up. Yes.
suelo,
Eyes up. Eyes up.
los ojos arriba.
Good. It's good for you to make noise too. I like noise when you're punching.
A él le gusta que
It's
hagan
good.
ruido cuando pega.
Work it slow. You know, they're all trying to do
Tranquilo,
fast. You know, they want to go fast right now today before they even
Acuérdense que hoy no es
It's slow.
rápido, hoy
It's
no van a
slow.
pelear, que hoy es técnica, tranquilo,
And relax.
relajado.
The body's relaxed.
El cuerpo está relajado.
Yeah, the only muscle, remember, is the stomach muscle.
El único músculo que tiene que estar contraído es el abdomen.
Yeah. Okay. You're on the balls of your feet so you can move.
Muévanse con los dos pies.
Yeah. Elbows are down. They're not out like this.
Lo de la victoria.
Chin is down.
Los hombros, los codos acá abajo.
Looking at it. Don't drop the hand down.
No
Try to
bajes
keep it
la
up here.
mano, no bajes la mano. La mano, acuérdense de las dos.
Yeah. His hand. See how far it is? He can't help it. It's habit. They have to make it all habit. Yes, if they train the hands out the same, it'll get to be habit.
Está diciendo que bueno que pasa que no entienden que todavía que tienen que tener las dos manos arriba. Entonces bueno que puede ser que sea un hábito para ustedes dentro de poco si lo siguen practicando todo el tiempo.
Okay, everybody. Now those are the basic punches. It's not. They're not 100 punches. There's 6 basic punches.
Esos son los básicos, los golpes.
3 on each hand. Jab, right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right hook. You can throw a right hook. Right. So they're not a lot of punches. It's just the way. It's just the way you make combinations, the way you combine the
No hay
punches.
muchos golpes, sino que se trata de la forma en que combinan ustedes los golpes.
Now, a lot of people believe that if you have more muscle, that's where the power is in punching. You got to big muscles.
Hay personas que creen que tienen que ser musculosos para dar golpes buenos, pero no es así.
It is true. If you're strong, you can throw a hard punch.
Es cierto, sin embargo, que si estás fuerte, podés dar un golpe más fuerte.
But every punch you throw with muscle, you lose energy. Every punch, you'll lose energy. If you're tightening your arm, you're losing energy with every punch.
Lo que hace hincapié es que si ustedes utilizan mucha fuerza para hacer un golpe y no la técnica, pierden mucha energía. Ustedes, el cuerpo, ustedes.
But if you use your body weight, if you're just turning your body, everything's relaxed. You can punch 20 rounds and still be knocking people. You can knock out. You never get tired. You're just relaxed, and you can use body weight, shifting the body weight for the power instead of you leave your body and it's all arm.
En vez de estar contracturados haciendo fuerza para dar los golpes, no. Tienen que estar relajados y trabajar mucho en la técnica porque así no se van a cansar nunca. Pueden estar millones de peleas y no se van a cansar.
So when you practice, always try to relax. Always try to be loose and relaxed, and try to have everything. It's the shifting of your body weight to score a knockout, not tightening the muscle, relaxing, and just letting your body,
Con el peso del
just a little bit of body weight.
muevan el cuerpo.
That's where the power is. The weight of your body.
El peso de su cuerpo es la fuerza que ustedes tienen.
Exhale every time you punch. Remember, I said exhale so you can remember to breathe.
Hagan el ruido cuando hacen el golpe, si pueden respirar.
Keep your chin down. Remember,
Acuérdense del mentón bajo.
if you can touch your opponent,
Si ustedes pueden tocar al oponente,
he can touch you.
él los va a tocar a ustedes.
So whenever you attack, you have to have your chin down, stomach tight. You have to be thinking defense while you're attacking.
Cuando ustedes ataquen, acuérdense, mentón bajo, abdomen contraído, y ahí sigue el golpe.
Okay, now we're going to work the kicks. I want everybody to get in the fighting stance. We're moving around a little bit here, just trying to get back in our original lineup a little bit.
Vamos a organizarnos un poquito más acá de nuevo.
And I want you to throw a few kicks. Let me just watch you. But remember, no speed, no power, just some nice easy, slow kicks. Let me watch for a minute. Let me
Él
watch.
quiere mirarlos a ustedes hacer golpes, pero que por favor no sean golpes rápidos, sino que tratando de incorporar todo lo que él dijo, lo del abdomen, lo del mentón, lo de la guardia, lo del escudo protector, lo del codo, y relajados.
Kicking, kicking.
Sí, patadas.
No punches, just kicks.
Patadas.
Let me see. Slow. Whatever kicks you want. Let me just watch. Okay, that's enough. Stop. When you throw a kick, you make a commitment. You lift your leg up. You're on one leg. Once you start, you're on one leg. Everybody's on one leg. No matter what kick it is, when you throw a kick, you're on one leg. When that happens, you can't move after that. Okay, so the idea is, once you start to kick, you can't move anymore.
La idea es que cuando ustedes tiran una patada, después no pueden hacer otro movimiento porque están apoyados sobre una pierna.
So,
Entonces,
when your hands are like this and you go to throw a kick and your hands are like this,
claro,
you're in danger of being hit. You'll never be more in danger. You should go to throw back leg around as a kid.
una patada y las manos
Right.
así.
Look at that. I can step right in. Boom. You're in danger when you're on one foot. When you're on one foot. So when you kick, your shield has to be up. When you kick, you keep your shield up. You don't kick like this.
Tienen que dejar las manos acá. Acuérdense que su antebrazo era la protección que teníamos, entonces no dejen el cuerpo desprotegido. Tienen la patada, pero siempre con la guardia alta.
I fought for 28 years
Yo peleé por 28 años.
professionally. I believe in that 28 years I lost one fight.
Creo que en esos 28 años perdí una sola pelea.
And the reason is,
La razón es
nobody taught me what I'm teaching you right now. I threw a kick like this. I threw a kick like this. With my hands out, not here, like this.
Yo pegaba patadas así. No con
And
los brazos acá.
my opponent stepped in with the right hand, hit me right on the chin.
Y mi oponente
Boom.
me pegó
And I went
en el
down.
mentón y me caí.
That is, to me, the one fight I lost.
Esa fue la pelea que yo perdí.
And I don't want it to happen to anybody that I teach a seminar to.
Y no quiero que le pase a ninguna de las personas que
You might get hit by something else, but I don't want you to get hit when you're kicking. You have your guard up
cualquier cosa, pero
and
que
then
se
back.
peguen mientras
You keep your guard
una
up.
patada.
There is no kick you have to throw where you have to do this.
No hay ninguna patada que tengan que dar que estén
Your
con
guard
la
is
guardia.
up. When you
Siempre
get
la
ready to
guardia.
kick, you keep your guard up.
Siempre la
No
guardia.
matter what the kick is, you keep your guard up so you don't get countered like I did. I threw a back-legged roundhouse kick. He came in and hit right. My hands were like this. And I got knocked out. And that is on video somewhere. Somewhere they have the video.
En
It
algún
hit
lugar
me.
está el video.
Boom, I was done.
Cuando bajé la guardia mientras pegaba y que
So now I want you to kick again. Kick
quiero que pateen
again.
de nuevo.
But this time, don't do like
Pero
this.
esta vez no lo hagan con la guardia baja, sino
The reason we do this is for balance.
nosotros hacemos esto para balancearnos, para equilibrarnos.
Like walking a
para no perder.
tightrope. But we're not tightrope walkers, we're martial artists. We have to have balance with our hands
Nosotros somos
in
artes
front
marcialistas, tenemos
to
que tener
to
el
protect.
equilibrio en la cabeza.
Yes, your hands have to be up. Okay, let's do it again. Let me watch you kick with the hands up.
Háganlo de nuevo con las manos arriba. No bajen las manos, no bajen las manos.
Oh, I'm already liking it. I'm already liking
Ay,
it.
ya le está gustando, ahora sí.
It's much better.
Mucho mejor.
Doesn't it look different? They look like if you're trying to get them, they're protected. Yeah.
Está contento porque ahora le están entendiendo.
So much better. Wow. Okay, break, stop. Good. I like that so much better.
Mucho mejor.
Now, we're going to work a basic strategy of combinations.
Vamos a aprender una estrategia básica de combinaciones.
Because when I started martial arts in 1972,
Bueno, en ese sentido, cuando empecé con las artes marciales,
the teachers, nothing wrong with them, but they believe that one punch and one kick is all you need.
claro, no hay nada con
One punch, the fight is over. One kick, and the fight is over.
Vean, los
That's what they believe.
Dice que no hay nada malo contra los profesores, pero ellos creían que con un golpe era suficiente y él no está de acuerdo con eso. ¿Sí? Tiene que haber una combinación de golpes, por eso les voy a explicar eso.
And we found out in martial arts and kickboxing that that's very rare. You throw one punch, the fight is over. You throw one kick. Usually it takes combinations.
Sí, claro, dice que eso en las artes marciales no existe. Que no es, si hay un solo golpe, una sola patada, se termina la pelea. ¿Sí? Porque pierde uno seguramente. Entonces es una combinación.
So the most basic combination is starting with the lead leg first.
Va a explicar la combinación más básica.
It's the closest to your opponent. You're here. It is this. Kick, punch,
Patada.
punch, kick, and back.
Patada,
Okay.
golpe, golpe, patada y
So
atrás.
you're going to kick with the lead leg, 2 punches, and finish with a kick, and then back in your fighting stance. And you do it slow.
Háganlo
Kick,
despacio.
punch,
Patada,
punch,
golpe,
kick.
golpe, patada.
And then kick, and then back. But don't let your hand go like this.
Sí. Patada, golpe, golpe, patada y después hacia atrás.
If you throw a kick, every kick, no, it still came a little bit. Every kick can be thrown with your shield up. Every kick, side kick, every kick, yes.
Cualquier golpe, lateral,
Yes.
cualquier golpe.
We need to all learn to always throw kicks with the guard up.
Siempre con la guardia
Not
alta.
like this.
Siempre con la guardia alta.
This is good for movies.
Eso es bueno para las películas, dice.
Slow, everybody, slow.
Despacio, despacio.
With control. You want to control.
Control, con control del
Do
cuerpo.
it nice and slow. The slower the better. Yeah.
Cuanto más
Kick,
lento, mejor.
punch, punch, kick. Good. Okay, stop. Back up again. Back up
Vamos
again.
hacia atrás un poquito.
Now, when you do a combination, you're not just throwing techniques.
Cuando ustedes hacen una combinación no están tirando técnica.
You're trying to outthink your opponent.
Están tratando de desconcentrar al oponente.
What you want to do is this. If I want to punch my opponent in the head,
Si quiere golpear al oponente en la cabeza,
I don't throw the punch at his head.
no le tiro el golpe a la cabeza.
What I do is I throw punches to his body. I
Voy al
go
cuerpo,
1, 2, boom, then to the 2 to the body, 1 to the head.
¿sí? Se
It's a
tiró dos al
basic,
cuerpo y uno a la
it's a
cabeza.
basic setup for technique.
Esa
If I
es
want to
como
punch
lo
him to the,
básico.
if I want to punch him to the body,
Si quiero golpear el
I'll
cuerpo,
go 2 to the head, 1
voy a
then
ir
the body.
a la cabeza.
1, 2, boom,
Después
to the
al cuerpo.
body. So you get his attention up here, and then you
entonces lo
sit.
desconcentras y cuando está desconcentrado
Boom.
le das donde vos querés darle.
First of all, I should probably show him this. When you punch the body, you don't punch down. What you do is you drop your body down, and then you punch the body,
Claro,
and then you're back up.
Cuando ustedes
You
golpean el cuerpo,
it's
no
like
van
sitting in a chair.
para
You
abajo,
sit in a chair,
el
boom,
cuerpo
and then you
abajo,
go back up.
para arriba.
You don't punch down like this because that's how you get hit with a hook. You sit, boom, and you come back up.
Se sientan, golpean y después vuelven y siempre
All fighting is not big movements, big like this. It's movements this much.
sí. Dice que lo importante es que no sean
it's
golpes
just little
grandes,
movements.
son movimientos grandes, sino movimientos cortos, chicos.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to use, you go 1, 2, 3, and then the last kick's the body. So you're going to throw the front kick, first kick, 2 punches, and then if you threw 2 punches, if you sit, your 2 punches are down here, the kick will finish with a kick to the head. You understand? We're using strategy now. Kick, punch, punch, kick, but the final kick, you're setting him up.
Patada, golpe, golpe, puño, puño, patada, arriba. La última patada tiene que ir arriba.
It's very basic strategy,
Una estrategia
but
básica.
I believe you beat your opponents with your strategy, not with your muscles.
Ustedes tienen que derrotar al oponente con la estrategia, no con los músculos.
Okay, so let's do it slow. Everything's slow.
Despacio, ¿verdad?
Kick, punch, punch, kick. But think strategy now. You're trying to set them up.
Piensen en la estrategia y hagan patada, puño, puño, patada.
So he goes here. Then you throw 2 punches. 1, 2. Okay, you get to the body again, and then you put back and boom, you right. So you're trying to get his attention down.
Estás tratando de bajar la tensión del
Attention. So you can get that kick to the back of the head.
Usted lo puede dar atrás de la cabeza.
Punch. Now, this hand dropped when you threw this. It went like that.
Baja.
It stays up here. There's no reason why. Like, if anything, it goes up higher. See, that it did it again. It went like this. That looks good in movies if I go like this. You can see my face better. But really, it should be like this. when you throw this, because maybe he'll do this. There's a thing called touch and go. Like as soon as I feel it touch. Now I won't throw it if you just move your leg, because you might not throw it. You might be faking me. But if you actually make this touch, it's got to touch here, feel it, and then I go, I go for the chin. I'm waiting, and I know you feel like you want to throw that.
Se da cuenta que vos tenés ganas de tirar una patada, entonces ahí te puedes desconectar.
So you got it. You can't have this down here.
No puedes.
Like this. If I'm going to touch and go, you're going to get it right here. So you keep this one here. Yes. It's called tipping your hat. Like if you had a hat, tip it.
Hacé de cuenta que tenés un sombrero y que te lo estás acomodando.
Yeah. Just that little movement. That's it. And tighten this up, the body. It's good to make a sound. Right. Good. You feel safe though, right? Nothing can get in. Okay, everybody. What I want you to do is throw 2 kicks to the body. The last kick to the head.
Y el último a la cabeza.
Yes. Okay, so do it slow.
Háganlo despacio.
Yeah, you can go
Dos
1,
al cuerpo y 2 a la
2,
cabeza.
and then the last one, boom, to the head. Right. A high kick. 2 low, 1 high, and then you can throw 2 high, and then sit down, and then low. Boom. But keep your hands up on every technique.
Acuérdense de las manos altas.
Everybody stop for a second. We're going to go back in line. I see something that, this is very common in martial arts. I taught many seminars. This is pretty ordinary. Normally, your techniques are always above the waist. Normally they're above the waist.
Todas son normalmente arriba de la cintura.
But most kickboxing and all self-defenses, you kick below the waist.
Pero la mayoría de los kickboxers y los que se hacen defensa personal lo hacen debajo, por debajo de la línea de la cintura.
So that's why I see you're having trouble using. It's very easy to kick. It's easier to kick the head when you throw 2 kicks to the legs. If you throw to the leg and throw to the leg, then you fake and you go to the head. It's much easier.
Es más fácil.
Yeah, go ahead,
Es más fácil tirar dos patadas bajas, después amagar una más y ahí darle a la cabeza.
I asked one time, and it was at a seminar in Miami, Florida, in America.
Un seminario en Miami.
It was all masters, all black belt masters in Taekwondo. They were not beginners like you. They were all black belts.
No eran principiantes, eran todos cinturón negro.
And I asked them, in self-defense, do you kick the head or do you kick the leg?
Les preguntó si en defensa personal se golpea en la cabeza o en las piernas.
And all the black belts said, we kick the legs.
Y todos los cinturones negros dijeron, golpeamos las piernas.
And I said, okay, what technique do you use? And they all said side kick.
Entonces, le preguntó qué técnica usaban. Entonces le dijeron, los cinturones negros le dijeron el lateral.
Now,
una patada lateral.
You go to watch Thai boxers, they kick the legs. None of them use a side kick.
Pardon?
You watch Thai boxers. They do not use a side kick.
Claro, si ustedes miran a los boxeadores, ninguno usa el lateral.
If the side kick worked on the street, everybody would use it. They would use it in Thailand. They would go side. But here's the truth.
Si eso funcionara, lo usarían en todos lados.
When you're fighting somebody, he has legs, and they move like this. If you're going, the side kick is not the best kick for you in self-defense. As a martial artist, it's the roundhouse. The low leg roundhouse kick. And not your foot, your shin. That's what you hit with. The shin, right. This is a big target. That's what you're trying to hit. When somebody attacks you, you're going to use all your shin. Boom, that's it.
Ahí es donde generalmente pega.
And down like that, because if it goes up, my leg can go like this. But if it goes down, it's only going to be painful. I'm going to go like this. An untrained fighter, if he's trying to grab you, boom, right. He's not going to know how to do this. He's not a Thai boxer. Go right. Thai boxer, they'll counter. They'll come in, but a normal person will not do that. The normal guy will come here like this. You go, boom. Okay? So, let's work the combinations again.
Vamos a trabajar con las combinaciones de nuevo.
But use now a few techniques low. Low.
Pero
Not
usen
everyone is
técnicas para
here
abajo,
and
no
here.
para arriba.
That's
Golpes para abajo, tírenlo.
yeah, that's sparring in class with friends. But for
Está bien
real
con los
martial
amigos,
arts,
pero para un arte marcialista de
real
inicio,
martial arts, yes, you would hit with your leg, your shin on the thigh.
golpeen con
Yes.
la canilla en el muslo. Y la guardia, acuérdense.
Do it again. Yeah. Good. Oh, real good. Real good. Did you get that on film?
Golpe, buen golpe.
The first one, you go boom.
Didn't expect that.
Well, he's good though. I'm going to show you how unfair it is. Now your
Te
power
voy a
is
decir
here.
qué tan injusto es.
My power is here.
El
If
poder de él
I
está
throw
ahí.
kicks, my
Si yo
kicks
le
are
pego,
here.
le voy a pegar.
Your
en
kicks
otro lugar.
are, your power is there. Right. What did I do? All I did was this.
Todo lo que hizo fue moverse un poquitito y ahí ganó mucho más.
You move this much.
Joder.
It's a pivot. It's a forward pivot. Your fighting stance, it's even. I go,
Si ustedes están luchando así de frente, es mucho
yes.
más justo.
So all you do, it's not a big movement, okay? Get in your
No
fighting
un gran
stance
movimiento,
and just
sino
move this foot
moverse un poquitito.
like that. Okay? Everybody just, no, it's way too much. Go back.
Mucho para atrás.
Because what she did was this. You see this line? She
Sí.
went like this.
Sí.
What? She went like this. It's way too much.
Es mucho. Sí,
It-
pones
it's
el
this.
pie y apenas
Yes,
un poquito.
all you need is that. Just a
Cambian la
little.
línea.
Yes. Now I have the advantage. See, you're going to give it to me now. Now you
Ahora
move
vos
this
se lo
foot
haces a él.
like 6 inches bigger. Come on,
Vos
come on.
movete.
No, you don't move this one. This one does not move. You got that's all it takes. Right. So because my power's in. Now go back. Now we're even. Now we're
Ahora
even.
sí están iguales.
It's totally fair now. This is fair
Ahora
fighting.
es justo.
You kick me, I kick you.
Él le pega a
Now
uno, el otro
when
le
you
pega.
pivot,
Pero si
boom,
él se corre,
boom, kick, boom.
le puede
Right,
pegar
so
mejor.
you're waiting, and you want the guy to attack you because I was a counter fighter. He comes at you like this. Right, you wait for him to get right. The closer he is, the more you're going to be able to get him when he gets in. If you, out here, he might be able to recover slower
Ahí
if
puede,
he's moving.
puede recuperar.
But if he comes in and fills the front, taking steps forward, right, you hit it first, and don't hit it and punch at the same time.
Okay.
You have to get set, like you.
Primero
Right.
un golpe
And
y
then,
después el otro.
and then the punch. Hit it.
Ahora el pan.
No, hit it first. Right now we're even, so you pivot a little bit.
Que te
There.
mueve, te mueve.
Yeah, okay, pivot. And now, go. Right hand. Again.
Ah.
Right, and then back. And remember, this turns only here in the
Ah,
middle.
guardate el
It
golpe.
doesn't go up and over like
Que no va a ser el
you
codo
just
para
throw.
arriba.
It's-
Que salga del...
right. See, if you want power in this, you
vos
shift your
querés
body weight
fuerza,
and pull it back.
mover el
Shift your
cuerpo.
body, pull it
Mover
back.
el-
That's where the power is. But it shifts, boom. Right, so shift, put the weight here and then pull
El
that
peso
way back.
adelante y después... ahí.
Feel that? It's life by the inches is cinch, they say. Life.
Claro, la vida
Weight,
es de...
and when the weight goes back, the
pasito.
power. The power is the body weight. It's a knockout punch. Right, his shoulder comes forward.
Para adelante y después
And
el
when he
golpe.
goes back,
Cuando se va para atrás, ahí sale el golpe.
punch comes. Now don't do this. You're doing this. Looking this way. You always gotta look at me.
Siempre míralo.
Everybody stop. Bruce
¿Se
Lee
entendió
said,
todo?
when you throw a punch, you don't do it like this. Watch the hook. You see, my opponent said,
Claro, siempre
the dragon.
mantengan la mirada en el oponente, no, por más que se
One of the
mueva el
great-
cuerpo, sigan con la mirada enfrente.
great things about Bruce Lee is he put his fighting philosophy in his movies.
Bruce Lee, sorry, can you repeat it?
He put his fighting philosophy in the movies.
Está hablando de Bruce Lee en una de las películas.
He said, never take your eye off your opponent.
Nunca saque los ojos de tu oponente. Eso es lo
Yes.
que dice Bruce Lee.
And that's true. When you throw a hook, it's not like you don't take your eyes off him and go here.
No saquen los ojos del
If
otro.
you're looking at me, you boom, you're looking to see what you want to see
Pueden
what that
tener más
hook
control de lo que está pasando o de lo que puede hacer
No,
el
no,
otro
you see,
persona.
you're not right. You did it again. You went. No. You're. Right. You see the difference? You still got me.
Ahí se
Okay.
notó el golpe.
Yeah, right. And you know what? You get a training partner, and he holds the mitt and he's boom, boom, boom. Short hook.
Más cortito.
Because there are many different kinds of hooks. Wide hooks, but this one is
Más
yeah.
cortito.
This is, easy to do. You hold your hand up like this and just go. And if that's the guy's head, boom, boom, right. Good. 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 Everybody see that? The weight goes here and then boom. Front leg. No. This.
No hay tiempo para pensar, tiene que ser inmediata la respuesta que tengamos.
So what has to happen? The information in your conscious, when you're thinking, has to go to your subconscious.
Cuando ustedes piensan en forma consciente, esa información que están pensando tiene que ir al subconsciente.
I used to be asked, I still get asked, is there magic in martial arts? Is there any magic? And my answer was always no. Hard work is how you get good at martial arts. There's no magic. And after 45 years, I've changed. There is magic. There is magic in martial arts. And it's different for everybody in this room. Practice makes perfect, right? Practice makes perfect? Practice.
La práctica hace
makes
la
perfect.
perfección.
Why?
¿Por qué?
Because if you do it over and over, at a certain point, you no longer have to think.
Pues si lo practicamos
You just
una
do it.
y otra vez, en
It
algún
just
momento
happens.
se vuelve inconsciente, no tenemos que pensar más.
And
Haciendo lo que está
it's like magic, though. It's all of a
Ahora
sudden.
dice que acá sí hay magia.
When I used to fight, punches and kicks were coming around me, and I'm slipping and diving. I'm not thinking. My body is just doing it.
Cuando él peleaba, él recibía golpes, patadas y simplemente trataba de evitarlo.
There's nothing I did that people in this
No
room can't
pensaba.
do. Everybody can do anything I can do. Everybody.
Todos pueden hacer cosas que él hace.
But it takes a certain amount of practice to do
Pero
it.
lo que lleva es tiempo y práctica.
For one person, he might practice for 10 days and he can do it.
Hay algunas personas que lo practican 10 días y lo pueden hacer.
Somebody else, it might take 10 months.
Y a algunos les lleva 10 meses.
It's different for everybody, but the magic happens when it goes from your conscious, where you're thinking, oh, I have to make my elbow come up and my knee. When you can do it without thinking, that's the magic.
La magia es cuando de tanto practicarlo, en vez de estar en el consciente y pensarlo, pasa al subconsciente y lo hacemos inmediatamente.
There is magic because the conscious mind and the subconscious is connected, but we can't control, we can't just push a button and then all of a sudden it goes to your subconscious. This seminar, you will not gain from it if you don't practice the techniques.
No van a obtener nada de este seminario si no siguen practicando las técnicas.
And it's different for everybody. Some people can practice a few minutes and they'll get it like this. Is they get it like this. I know this. The longer you're in martial arts, the quicker you'll be able to pick up things.
Cuanto más tiempo estén en las artes
You pick it
marciales,
up, he's a black belt. He picks it, he's a black belt. They pick it up faster than the younger students. It's natural, it's normal.
es normal y es natural que cuanto más tiempo hayan pasado en las artes marciales, les resulte más fácil entender las técnicas, como le pasó a Leo.
But still, I still practice the basics that I taught you, the shadow boxing. I do that. You can do it on your own now. Now you know the techniques. You have a few things to work on. You can do your shadow boxing on your own. Every day you do it for 10, 15, 20 minutes. You're going to be improving. And not consciously even. You won't even realize what you're doing. You just do it naturally. You're going to get better. Your balance, you're shifting the body weight, relaxing. You will improve. Practice does make perfect.
La práctica hace la perfección. Entonces, él dice que lo hagan todos los días en su casa, donde sea 10 minutos, 15 minutos, que vayan aumentando todo lo que vimos, lo del manejo del peso, lo del evitar recibir los golpes, practiquen todo lo que tuvieron. Él también soñaba
And I became an actor in Hollywood and started 30 martial art movies.
él también soñaba con convertirse en un actor de Hollywood y ahora hace tantas
Those things are not easy, and I'm no better than anybody else in this room.
No
The
soy mejor
difference
que
is,
ninguno en esta.
I believed I could do it, and I practiced.
La diferencia es que yo me creía capaz de hacerlo y practiqué.
Everybody in this room can improve what they have. There's no doubt they can improve.
Todos pueden mejorar, no hay
We
ningún
don't know
duda.
how far you can go, but it mainly follows how far you want to go in the martial arts. How much you want to learn, how good you want to be. Your body will follow your mind.
No sabemos cuán lejos, pero mentalícense ustedes de cuán lejos quieren llegar.
It's not the other way around.
No hay otra forma.
Many people will say, "Oh, forget that. It's all in your mind. It's all."
Hay algunos que dicen, olvídate, eso es tu cabeza.
That is such a wrong view of life, because what's in your mind becomes your life, becomes reality.
Eso es algo que está equivocado, porque lo que vos pensás es en lo que te convertís.
So when I teach seminars, though, this is the first time I've ever been here. But I always want to have a question and answer because I don't want to come once every 63 years to Argentina and never you have a question and I don't answer about martial arts or about movies, whatever you want. Any questions you have, I will answer specific questions. So go ahead.
Dice que no quiere solamente, es la primera vez en 63 años que viene a la Argentina, entonces no quiere estar hablando él solamente. Si ustedes le quieren hacer preguntas, va a estar todo bien, de cualquier tipo. Which martial art did you practice?
Kung Fu, Pailam Kung Fu is when I got my black belt in. I also studied Goju, Japanese karate. But really I got my black belt in Kung Fu.
También en otra disciplina japonesa, pero más que nada en Kung Fu.
But I teach kickboxing here because I kickboxed 28 years. So, yeah, I have a lot of kickboxing experience. So, yes.
What about flying kicks?
You know, for the movies, they're very good. Flying kicks. You want to know about flying kicks? Yes.
Los voladores, las patadas voladoras, perdón. Dice que en las películas están bárbaras.
And you know, I go back to Bruce Lee because I'm a big fan. Bruce Lee, even he liked using real techniques that he felt were really effective in his movies, but people would fall asleep if all I did was just basic self-defense. And you have to throw the jump. I throw some jump kicks and crescent kicks just for the movies, basically. It just makes it look good, and you know, the audience likes it. So I think that people shouldn't watch my movies and think, oh, that's real martial arts. No, it's movie martial arts. This is a real seminar, real self-defense techniques. But the jump flying kicks, I don't think it's so valuable in self-defense. I would not suggest anybody tries to jump up in the air and try to throw a kick in self-defense. No.
Para los que no entendieron, porque entiendo inglés, lo que dijo básicamente es que las patadas voladoras quedan más que nada para la película, porque es muy difícil hacerlo para la defensa personal, por accidentes.
We could do a fight scene together and he would beat me up.
Dice que ustedes sí pueden tener una pelea y lo puedes derrotar a él.
Yeah. So, yes.
¿Cuántos años tenías cuando empezaste tu carrera de actor?
How old were you when you started acting?
Oh, I moved to LA. I was 31 when I started in LA, but I didn't get my first movie till it was 88, so I was 34, I got my first movie,
Cuando
34.
tenía 31 años se mudó a Los Ángeles para empezar con todo esto, pero hasta los 34 no filmó ninguna película.
I was considered very old to just start at 34.
Él se lo consideraba muy viejo para empezar a los 34 años.